What is going on, everyone? It's Nero again, and here for you, some Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This doesn't feel right at all. I'm used to saying Call of Duty Ghost. It doesn't feel right to be playing Black Ops 2. You want a little fun fact about Black Ops 2? And I missed my dolphin dive right there because my teammate cuts across in front of me right there. The last time I posted a Black Ops 2 gameplay was November 2nd of 2013. That is exactly, at the time of me uploading this video, that is exactly 118 days. 118 days since the last time I posted a Black Ops 2 video. That's a long time. Does it feel like it's been that long? Does it really feel like it's been that long since Black Ops 2 was out before Call of Duty Ghosts came out? It doesn't feel like that to me. It feels like it was just a couple weeks ago. You know, time really flies when you're on YouTube. Every day just seems to go faster than the day before it. It's nuts. It's insane. The gameplay we got today for you guys is just monstrous. It just is. We're using the golden AN94, which was, I think it's actually my second most used weapon in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, right behind the Remington 870 shotgun. My favorite, my baby. If you guys have been a long time sub of mine, if you guys have been watching my videos prior to Call of Duty Ghost, you know that R870. Oh, the things I do with that thing. Oh, it's great. But my number 2 gun is this one, as you might be able to tell by the fact that it's golden. I like to use it a lot. I'm playing with subscribers in this video. I decided on Twitter the other night, I'm like, hey, if anyone wants to play some Black Ops 2, hit me up. We'll get a party going, we'll go have some fun. So it's my brother, myself, and some subscribers, and we go in the ground war, and it goes wild. Like, the beginning of this gameplay, you might notice I'm dying quite a little bit here towards the beginning. We started off a bit slow. But then we started going really fast, and things just started happening, and kills, and kill feeds, and we start running Blitzkrieg. If you guys know what that is, if you're a long-time sub, you know what Blitzkrieg is. It just goes insane here coming up. So while we watch all that, let's talk about a little bit of Call of Duty news, right? Call of Duty news is always a good thing. It's always something people want to hear about. So Call of Duty Elite is gone. At the time of this video being up, Call of Duty Elite will either be close to being gone, or it will be completely gone. Just won't work anymore, right? I don't know why, but Activision has decided that they're just basically going to take down Call of Duty Elite. Now, if you're wondering what Call of Duty Elite is, maybe you're unaware, maybe you're never a part of Call of Duty Elite, it's basically an online stat tracking service from Activision that you could pay for, and, well, actually, you didn't need to pay for it, or did you? I don't remember if you had to pay for it or not. I know if you paid to be a founder, you got like special camos and special emblems for your guns and stuff. But it was basically a stat tracking system. You go to elite.callofduty.com, you log in, you can see in-depth analysis of all your different stats within the Call of Duty game. And right here, look at this lightning strike. Watch it. And there's 3, and there's 3, and then they spawn up next to me, and I'm gonna end up getting 2, and I'm gonna get this guy with my pistol. That was wild. I just got 9 kills right there in a matter of what? Like 3 seconds? Maybe? I don't know, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, Call of Duty Elite, they're taking that out. Getting rid of it completely. And I loved Call of Duty Elite. The reason I like Call of Duty Elite is I'm a numbers guy, and I always love to know my stats for different things. I think one of the reasons, and there's a bunch of reasons, I listed them in many different videos, but one of the reasons I really seem to like Treyarch as compared to Infinity Ward, one of the reasons is they give you your stats, right? Call of Duty Black Ops and Black Ops 2, you have your combat record. And you get to see different kinds of things. And playing for that combat record and like doing different things within your combat record is one of the things that keeps me coming back to Treyarch games. You know, when I go back to Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and I'm still chasing this magical dragon. The most OP gun in that game was the FAMAS, right? Everyone used the FAMAS. It was just ridiculously strong. My top weapon, just like everyone else, is the FAMAS, right? And my AK-47 is really close. It's like 1,000 kills behind my FAMAS. And I'm like, I've been trying for years, like occasionally just going back to Black Ops and using the AK-47 a ton and trying to make it so the AK-47 is my #1 weapon in my combat record. Right, that's a cool thing. I like when I look at my combat record on Black Ops 1. Hey, look at that! I've thrown 22,000 frag grenades. And check out this Hellstorm. And 6-man Hellstorm. I think that's kind of a neat thing. I like that idea. I like that I can go and look at my kill streaks and see exactly how many UAVs I've called in. I like to be able to see how many kills I've gotten with a chopper gunner in Black Ops. In Black Ops 2 here, I like to see how many UAV, counter UAVs, and orbital VSATs I've called in. I like to see, how many dogs I've called in compared to how many kills they've gotten me. You can actually tell a lot about the game based upon your stats. Like, I don't run dogs. I don't like to run the high kill streaks. In Black Ops 2, it's a sad truth, but one of the things about it is if you run kill streaks higher than the orbital VSAT, then the enemy team rage quits out. If a dog comes out, if a lodestar comes up, if a swarm comes out, the enemy team quits. And so we found early on in Black Ops 2 not to run those super high kill streaks, because if you do, the entire enemy team just quits out, right? So I've called in 2 dogs in Black Ops 2. I did reset my stats. I had a bunch before then, but I have 2 dogs called in and 22 kills from those 2 dogs. So I can expect roughly 11 kills from my dogs. You can learn that from your combat record. Well, what Call of Duty Elite did is it gave you those stats for games that didn't have a combat record. For example, Modern Warfare 3. You could go in there and you could just check out all of your different kinds of stats and whatnot for all your different guns, because they didn't show you that in game. You weren't able to even see your top 5 weapons in Modern Warfare 3. Same goes for Call of Duty Ghosts. You couldn't do it, but you could on Call of Duty Elite. On Call of Duty Elite, you can go in there and all your stats are in there. And what was also kind of interesting is during Black Ops 2 with Call of Duty Elite, they also tracked all of your zombie stats. And you could see how many kills you've gotten with zombies. They did one thing I wish they would have done, but they never ended up implementing, but they should in some kind of future program, is you couldn't tell what your kills with different weapons were in zombies. Don't you wish you could kind of know that? Those of you that are zombie fans, don't you wish you knew how many kills you got in Black Ops 2 with, I don't know, the RPD or the upgrade RPD, or maybe Mustang and Sally, or whatever it is that you use, or like your favorite weapon, how many kills you have with a ray gun? That'd be a neat idea. I mean, you look at not Black Ops 2, but you look at Call of Duty Ghost, and there's really nothing in terms of like looking up your stats or like knowing what you've done with different kinds of things. They did not implement Call of Duty Ghost in the Call of Duty Elite. They have this entire new Call of Duty app, and I'll tell you, I have that app. That app is shit. That app does nothing. The app is used for 2 things: clan wars, and maybe creating a custom class from your phone. That's all it does. It tells you your preferred weapon. And in-game, I think a lot of you can attest to this and say, Nero, you're right. In-game, the preferred weapon on people's, like, quote-unquote combat record isn't even right half the time. When the game first came out, my most used weapon was the Remington my preferred weapon was the Remington R5. I never even unlocked it. I didn't even have it unlocked. And it was my preferred weapon. It's like, this is such a buggy system. And there's really no way to tell like what you've done in Call of Duty Ghosts. It'll tell you your preferred weapon, which whatever that means. Maybe it means you've held that gun the most. Like, that's the gun you use most often, or that's the gun you have the most kills with, or the most time with, or whatever. That's all it really tells you. You don't know how many kills you have with each individual gun. You don't know how many frag grenades you've thrown. You don't know how many kills your kill streaks have gotten you. You don't know anything. It's just, there's no stat tracking whatsoever. And Call of Duty Elite did provide that for Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1. But now it's not, because Activision decided to shut it down. In the same respect that Nintendo is also going to be shutting down Wi-Fi for the Wii, as well as the Nintendo DS. Do I have those 2 right? Yeah, so if, like, let's say you have a Nintendo DS and you still play Pokemon on it. Well, you're not going to be able to play online anymore or trade with people because they're just going to shut it down. That's a harsh reality, I think, of gaming, is that things like this shut down. I made a video called When Will Call of Duty Die? And in the video, the point of When Will Call of Duty Die, I talked about it, how Call of Duty itself, the series, is not going to die for a very long time. It's too popular, too many people like it, too many people play it, right? But my question was, when will older Call of Duties die? How long are they going to keep the servers running for Call of Duty 4? How long will they keep the servers running for Call of Duty World at War? COD 2. COD 2 is still up, for crying out loud. Call of Duty 2, when did that come out? 2005-ish, in that time frame? The servers are still running. There's nobody playing them, but you could still hop on and play Call of Duty 2. And I wonder, like, when's that going to shut down? Because right now, like, they're shutting down Call of Duty Elite. Nintendo's going to be shutting down the old school Wi-Fi stuff for the older hardware. That's kind of, it's like, why? Why? Why don't you just keep the stuff? We like the stuffs. The stuffs is good. I don't know. It just kind of sucks that Call of Duty Elite's going away, because honestly, I wish Call of Duty Elite would have been around forever. Those of you guys that are hardcore old school Call of Duty fans, maybe you played a bunch of COD 4. I know I did. I got like 120,000 kills in that game. I have no idea. I want to know how many kills of that were with my M16. Yeah, I want to know how many of it was with my AK-47, or maybe how many of it was with my MP5. Or I used to snipe a lot back in COD 4. How many kills do I have with the M40? You know, those are things we'll never really be able to know. And Call of Duty Elite's going away, so there's also that. So, final score of 71 and 11. I hope you guys all enjoyed this gameplay and commentary. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. Let me know in the comments. Would you guys like to see some kind of universal, ultimate, badass, awesome stat tracking system? I know I would. I would definitely love like a new stat tracking system to come into Call of Duty. Make it Call of Duty Elite, but make it freaking better than Call of Duty Elite. Actually, Call of Duty Elite was pretty perfect. I mean, I don't know why they got rid of it. They did. Either way, hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a rating. And if you guys like to see more Black Ops 2 gameplay, I've got plenty of gameplay for you. So just let me know. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to rate the video. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.